We're standing here at the Rogers Center where you had a really special moment in the outfield that unfortunately a lot of us writers and beat writers saw the other day, where your wife surprised you after your start. Do you mind sharing a little bit of the conversation that you and your wife had here after your start?
More so, it was just talking about kind of all the moments that we've had on this field, in this building. We I remember kind of looking out, thinking about last postseason and just kind of the whole field covered in confetti. Obviously we had just kind of clinched to go to the World Series, and I mean the whole field was just scattered with friends and family and teammates, friends and family, and just what a cool moment for the organization, and then also all the family days that we've had here. We've had like jump houses out there, and people on stilts, and this organization does an incredible job at letting it be known that they love their players and are willing to kind of go above and beyond for us. And so that's kind of more than anything what the conversation was, and she was pretty upset. So it was just kind of more about me just being there for her. And, that was kind of her moment. So, yeah.
For your moment, we don't know what is going to happen. It is so out of your control, our control. We don't know. What has the last couple of days been like you? Because yes, you've had to do interviews like this. I don't know if you've seen the reaction online, like thousands of messages of Jays fans saying how much they adore you. They don't want you to go, but if you do end up somewhere else, what you've meant to them. What has it been like for you?
Yeah, I mean, we've truly loved every moment that we've been here. The cool thing talking with Taylor is, realizing like how lucky we are to have been in a place long enough that we're sad to leave, so that's kind of where we're at. And you think about all the moments that we've shared as a family, but, I think about as a teammate, seeing these guys grow, not just as baseball players, but as humans, as men, and watching the organization grow, watching Skip grow as a manager. Like, there's been a lot of cool moments here, and we've truly loved our time here. I hope it doesn't end, but I also have been around long enough to kind of know it's a business, and so we kind of cherish every moment right now.
I get a lot of hate mail and hate in general for the interviews I do, because I love to focus on you guys, because you're humans and people forget that part of this all and how this would affect you. But Sutton and Sadie, the tattoos you have on your arm, what's it been like to see them grow up on this field? I've seen the cartwheels, I've seen the ceremonial first pitch.
Yeah, I mean, that's when it's hard to talk about, is when you think about them, and that's why, like, this place is so great. And that's why it's hard to think about leaving, is because, to be honest, in where we go is not going to compare to here. And the people here, and everything behind the closed doors, that people don't see. The family room, all the staff in there. When I signed here, Sutton was 3 months old, and so now she's about to turn 5. So it's all she's known is the Blue Jays. So that's cool, but also sad in a little way.
We don't know, like I said, very well it could be a Blue Jay in this moment. For me, you're still very much a Blue Jay, and I've told you this before, I'm unprofessional. You've been my favorite Blue Jay of all time. You're such a fun person, but you made a comment the other day when someone said, like, have you thought about this, how it could potentially be your last home start here? And you're like, oh, what a lasting impression. And I know it was after a start, but you're somebody, and I just am going to give you your flowers while you're here, that took this team, helped take them to a World Series for the first time in more than 3 decades. You're somebody that I know, when there was 2 fans that were more mature in age in San Diego, you went and just gave them water because it was hot out. You're an amazing person. And the grounds crew, which I know some people in the history of this organization have not been nice to, or the other team, you got them all their own custom glove, Gausman.
Well, it was a different color then.
Yeah, and they got their nicknames Tomato Face.
Yeah.
Why did you want to do that? People don't know that you did this. You're not someone out there telling all this stuff. You just go and do this. Why did you get them all these gloves?
To be honest, they shag for us every day. I think it's something that they enjoy doing. I think they all really enjoy their job and being a part of this, and getting to kind of champagne shower them last year was really cool. But more than anything, I kind of wanted them to feel like they were a part of the team. And I just kind of felt like, honestly, a lot of them liked my glove. My first year here, I had a mint glove like this. And a lot of them would always make comments because I'm always out there shagging. And so I was, I just remember that off season being like, I got to get these guys something. And, it's cool to see that they still have them. They're all broken in now and pretty dirty. And you can tell that they've got a lot of work in them, which I love. And I just try to make people feel as much of a part of us as I feel like they should. And so they obviously are a big part of what we do here, and don't get enough credit. And so that was kind of just a small gesture of something I wanted to do.
We know you're an elite pitcher, but you did pitch something that I've never seen. You called it a donut hole. But can you take me through your form with the ground screw here?
That's right. I forgot about that.
You didn't do the kick?
No, but what bad first throw, but second, what an incredible catch. That was a cool moment. I was just randomly coming out, I think to talk to somebody on the other team, and they were like, hey, could you throw this? What a catch.
Second time.
Yeah, I give all the credit to him, though, because what a catch.
And then I've never asked you about this, but I meant to. I think the first time I interviewed you 7 years ago. Easy breezy, beautiful cover boy. Do you have copies of this in your house?
Yeah, unfortunately, my mother-in-law has got a lot of copies. Taylor's cousin did like our photography and stuff. He has a videography company, so he did all that. So her grandma's very proud of it as well. But that's pretty young there, for sure. Before kids, before all this stress,
Gazi, last thing I'll just ask you on a bit of a serious note. Like I mentioned, so many fans just adore you for whatever happens. You've embraced this city, but this country, almost like no other athlete that I've seen. And I know in your Instagram bio, you have part-time Canadian. For the thousands of fans that come here wearing your jerseys, or they're watching in like small town Saskatchewan, like my father-in-law, what do you have to say to them? I'm just saying, like, you're still a Blue Jay. I'm just saying for the support in general.
Just thanks. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, I don't take it for granted being able to represent an entire country. It's something that I didn't understand when I first agreed to come here, but as time has gone on, I've realized. And last year was really special because I think it brought a lot of those fans kind of out of the woodwork that maybe hadn't been watching the Blue Jays, and what a fun team that was to watch and root for. And so, we're kind of feeling the love still this year. The amount of support that we've had, the ballparks is packed, and everybody loves these guys as they should. And so, just thank you for everything. I've truly enjoyed being a part of this team and this organization, and this isn't by, like, I'm not going anywhere, and I will be back. Like, I plan on coming back to Toronto even when I'm retired, whenever that is. And so I'll be around. Like, don't be surprised if you see me in parks or whatnot around Toronto. I truly love the summers here in Toronto, and if you're lucky enough to come and visit and come to a Blue Jays game and the roof is open, like, it's a special place. And